Yeah. What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I'm Kelly, and today we're here to talk about a movie called The Flash. Alright? Now, if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We start off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, then they're great, and then we to the next one, right? So again, The Flash. This movie came out in 2023. Definitely highly anticipated movie that I wanted to see, especially for the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that, you know, that whole universe is going to change. You know what I'm saying? As far as we know it, being now seen over by James Gunn, and them like basically revamping the whole franchise, you feel me? Hiring new heroes to play Superman and Batman and blah, 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 blah. And most likely it's going to be Ezra Miller's character getting replaced as well as Jason Momoa's character getting replaced as well. As we do know that these were the 2 last movies that are in the DC universe that are going to be played out for us to see before we get to this whole new version of the franchise that James Gunn is going to be overseeing, all right? So being that this was the case, you know, I really wanted to see, you know, what was this last version of DC's universe, you know, what was the last guns that they were hiding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to know. And I just regardless, beyond that, The Flash, his character is one of my favorite characters as far as the DC universe as well. So definitely interested in wanting to see this movie. You know what I'm saying? He's finally getting his own movie, you know, and then we're doing the Flashpoint story, which is like one of the greatest stories that the Flash has that we come across, bro. And if you've seen an animated movie back in the, I think it was, I don't know how many years ago. It was probably maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. If you've seen an animated movie, bro, you know just how good this story is, you know what I'm saying? And how good it could have been, you feel me? But, yes, we're here for the Flash review, okay? So this movie came out in 2023. Like I said, I definitely wanted to see this movie in theaters, but I did not. I actually saw it when it came out on VOD, which was probably like last week. But nonetheless, was able to catch it on VOD. I'm here to give you my review, all right? So the premise of this movie, without getting into too many spoilers or whatever it may be, even though that, like, if you are a DC fan or you're a Flash fan, or you just know about the Flashpoint story, you're going to basically know the story. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be little aspects that are changed, but you're basically going to know the story. Even within the Flash show that's on the WB, they did the Flashpoint on there. All right? So, like, they're just, it's really no getting around knowing and you know, not spoiling too much. You feel me? Like, you're going to know a little something about the Flashpoint story. You know what I'm saying? If you're human. You know what I'm saying? But so the premise of this movie is you have Barry Allen, okay? And Barry Allen is older now. He's more mature now, right? He gets to a situation where he's still trying to free his father from the wronging of the wronging that was done to him by them basically putting his mother's death on his father because of whatever, right? So you have him still trying to basically break his father free from jail. You have him also, like I said, being older, being more wise. You have him also still missing his mother, you know what I'm saying? Still missing what could have been. So we get to a situation where which the Flash gets the idea of going back into the past, changing something, therefore keeping his mother alive, all right? So we have Barry Allen going to do so, and while he does so, we see a entity pop out of kind of like this flash, like, I don't know, it's like this world, this vortex that he creates when he's going back and forth in time. And then we see that this, while Barry Allen's character is like going through and trying to figure out what to fix or whatever it may be, we see an entity pop out of nowhere and knock him out and push him into another dimension or another multiverse, right? Where in which what he did is linear to what's going on, but, you know, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, his mother's not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really following like what he changed. But it's like, you know, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of gotten, he didn't stop the vehicle and get out. He got thrown out the vehicle and got out. You know, I'm sorry, he got thrown out the vehicle, so he didn't even have to get out. You feel me? So it's just like, it's different. It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But you have him landing into this universe where his mother is still alive, his father is still alive. Of course, his father, of course, is not in jail. You have him going into this universe where, you know, there's another version of himself as well. Still, you know what I'm saying? Being that he's just basically going into the past and changing that past and coming with a new present. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. But also in that present time, we find out that Batman is not Ben Affleck's Batman. Batman is Michael Keaton's Batman, okay? We also have the fact of, you know, Superman has not been, you feel me? When he landed on the planet, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a he, it was a she. It was Kara's character, right? His cousin, all right? So it just was completely different, you know what I'm saying, all around, you know? But the main thing was that he was trying to bring his mother back to life, and that's what he does. Now, as the story progresses, we get to a point where Zod intervenes and tries to, because in this realm, it's not Kal-El, it's Zorro. So, you know what I'm saying? She has the DNA that he needs in order to restart Krypton on another planet, whatever it may be. So he comes down, but in this version, there's no metahumans because of what the Flash has done. So there's no metahumans, pretty much. There's only Michael Keaton's Batman. You got the Flash of this present time. You got the Flash from our time having to teach the Flash of their time to get the power or whatever it may be. And then also he doesn't lose his power as well. Then you got not even Superman, but you got Supergirl. And then her being weak because she's been kept in this cell for so many years, whatever it may have been, you know, does regain her strength, but does not ever get the experience that Clark Kent got over the years that he was living amongst us on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So had she had that same experience throughout all those years, she would have took out Zod, bro. But she didn't. And all right. Now, we get to a point in the movie where we see that things are not going the way that Barry Allen wanted them to go, whether it's the past Barry Allen or this present Barry Allen, all right? And they have to basically try to fix something that they didn't want to happen. And in doing so, they mess up even more, okay? And now it's like, how do I fix this problem? As Barry Allen, how do I fix this problem? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be our Barry Allen or the Barry Allen that we're introduced to. How do I fix this problem? All right. So that's the premise of this movie, basically, without giving too much away. Three of my favorite scenes for this movie, I would have to say, this will be spoilers, and this may be out of order, but still, three of my favorite scenes. Okay, so definitely would have to say the scene where we see Ezra from our time and Ezra from the timeline that he's at right now, basically kind of use their powers together when they're going against, you know what I'm saying, Zod and the enemies, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing the older Barry teaching the younger Barry his powers, and then seeing it like come full fruition, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing them fight, and then like they're able, like the younger Barry is kind of per se up to par with the older Barry at that point. And you get to see them running around fighting people and everything like that. And it was really cool. It was really cool to me, I thought, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be my first favorite scene. My second favorite scene, bro, would basically be the situation of I guess you can say like Ezra, or I'm sorry. Barry Allen's character of our time and the Barry Allen's character of this time, and then the Barry Allen character of the side timeline that was like evil, whatever it may be, that we see. That's the entity that knocked him out of into that dimension. Seeing them all three meet up and like, you know, at the very end of the movie and have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, that evil entity of Barry Allen tries to kill the good Barry Allen, in which the evil entity of Barry Allen that wasn't evil at this point jumps in the way and gets killed himself, therefore taking out the evil entity of Barry Allen, and then the evil entity of Barry Allen that's not evil yet, you know, which therefore makes our Barry Allen still be able to go out and do what he wants to do. Now, if you didn't, that was confusing. I know it's confusing, right? Because I didn't, you know, whatever. But it's what it is. If you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But like just seeing them all three have a conversation, and seeing how that ended, definitely second favorite scene. So my third favorite scene would be when Ezra of our time and Ezra of this time goes to meet up with Michael Keaton's Batman, and they try to get him to help out with finding what they would think to be Clark Kent at the time. And their interaction with them in the very beginning, him having the long hair and the beard, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And him kicking their ass, bro, like literally. Him fighting him fighting them and taking them out, bro. That was really cool to see. Like, I just had fun. That was a really fun scene for me. That was a really fun scene for me, for sure. So that'll be three of my favorite scenes. The grade for this movie, you know, being it was highly anticipated, you know what I'm saying, being that, you know, I hold The Flash in high regards, you know, whatever it may be. I felt like this movie was good. You know what I'm saying? Was it the best superhero movie ever? No, it wasn't. Was it the best CGI? Hell no. Especially when he's doing that Speed Force and he's running and he's seeing the people, and it just, bro, that looked horrible. But still, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on. All right? Now, this movie to me was definitely above average. So I give this movie out of 10, I give this movie a 8. This movie an 8. Give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Solid score. Above average. Definitely check it out. Definitely worth your time, all right? Now, if you guys saw this movie, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. What were some of your favorite scenes? Are you happy to even have a Flash movie? Are you excited to see where this new DC universe goes, or would you rather see them take this movie and just apply it to everything that goes on forward with the DC universe that they're going to create? Let me know about that in the comments down below. All right. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I'm Cali, and until next time.